here in the kitchen with Miss Delores after that fantastic forecast.
Thank you.
Meteorologist. Miss Delores, I got to say, we're now calling her an atmospheric physicist.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's what he calls me because I told him that's basically what meteorologists are.
Doesn't that sound amazing?
Well, let's just call her a genius.
How about that right there?
No,
like
see,
that.
the genius is right there. The genius in the kitchen, right here.
Well, and that was my next point. I was like, we got to come up with a name for Miss Delores because she is a physicist in the kitchen.
Culinary genius.
How's
that?
How about that right
I
there?
accept that. I like that.
Back here this Tuesday, Miss Delores Fratesi in our kitchen. As always, Miss Delores, another great catfish recipe, and we're looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah. You know, Lauren farms catfish, and my daughter, Ann Lauren, who the farm is named after, we always loved the Mexican layered salad.
7-layer dip.
Yes, and so she said, Mom, we need to do a catfish layered salad.
Smart
So
idea.
a dip, and anyway, so this is just absolutely fabulous and easy to put together. We have 2 packages of cream cheese here, and what we're going to do is we're going to make a soft layer to go on the bottom.
Okay.
We're going to add about 8 teaspoons of, well, tablespoons of sour cream, and that's going to soften the cream cheese even more. And I've used the low-fat cream cheese, and we let it sit out at room temperature. And I like the low-fat too because it is a little bit softer and it goes really well in dips. And then we're going to add a tablespoon of Worcestershire.
That's awesome.
I love that. I love it. And 2 teaspoons of lemon juice.
Okay.
A half teaspoon of red pepper.
Always bring the spicy stuff.
I do. And then we're going to put a clove of garlic, and I've got my garlic press here.
I need to get one of those things.
Bam.
Bam! I mean, it's done. It
There
is
you go.
done. So we've got that. We're going to mix this together, and then we are going to add. I got to show y'all this. I just think this is the coolest thing. Okay, I had a recipe the other day where you only used the green on the green onions, and I saw on the internet where you could grow your own green onions, and you could actually plant. Okay, let me see if I can pull one out. Okay, I cut the green off and used it in the recipe, so you have the root and you have, you know, the white part down at the bottom, and you could just put these on your island, or you could put them in, you know, a planter on your porch. But anyway, they regenerate.
You just put a little water in there and just let them sit?
And they just grow.
Yeah, and they just grow.
That is really cool.
So when the roots get really big, I'm going to go ahead and put them out into a planter, you know, on the porch. But you just have an endless source of green onions.
I like it.
So we're going to chop some of those, and we are going to add them in here. We have 8 ounces, and thank you, Steve. He was hard at work again last night.
Awesome job, Steve.
Okay, we have 8 ounces of mozzarella cheese, and then we have some, I love red pepper. It's the color and it's the health and just all the good vitamins. And we're going to add that. And then I have a can of sliced black olives that we've drained.
Yes, ma'am.
And we're going to add that. And then I'm going to chop up some of the green onions, and we're going to mix all of this together and all of the ingredients here that we
And then
put.
we'll start layering.
Yes, then we'll layer it on our beautiful catfish platter. And
Nice.
we're going to add 1/3 of this to the cream cheese.
Okay.
Yes, because that even makes it a little bit more pliable.
Yeah.
And then we are going to top that with some cocktail sauce and add the rest of the mozzarella and onion and pepper and olive combination. So it's going to be divine.
It definitely
I'm
sounds
ready.
like it's going to be good.
It is. It really is.
Well, we can't wait to get back here towards the end of the show. We'll be diving into some of this. Stay with us. Coming up after the break, we have some more special guests. And we're talking charity. We'll be right back. Don't you love that show? Jimmy Kimmel coming on after Dancing with the Stars. And, you know, I feel like we're just watching.
I like what she said. I like that little movement she did when she was talking about riding on that bear. She was just like this. And I'm like, I didn't realize that was the movement you made when you're riding on a bear, but hey.
It looked like the movement you make when you're supposed to dance after eating good food, right?
Exactly.
Well, maybe we need to do that in the kitchen. Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it while I'm eating this dip.
Finishing out this morning with Miss Delores and another great catfish time here this morning. And what do we have this morning, Miss Delores?
Well, Catfish always kicks it up, and Lauren Farms Catfish is absolutely the best. And what we did with our catfish, we just simmered our water and added some salt to it and some liquid crab oil. And for this entire recipe, I only took a couple of fillets, and we simmered them for 5 to 7 minutes, just, you know, depending on the size, just until they're cooked. And you don't want to boil them, you just want to simmer them, and then put them in the refrigerator and let those chill. And then we topped them with just a sweet paprika and chopped them into small bites. And the base of our wonderful dip here, which Annie's appetizer.
Go Annie.
Yes, she is a good cook. So anyway, she comes up with lots of wonderful ideas. That's my daughter. And so,
thank you, Annie.
Yes. But it's just really easy to put together. We have 2 packages of low-fat cream cheese. We have a tablespoon of Lee & Perrins. We have some red pepper, about half a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, and about 8 tablespoons of sour cream. And that's going to make a nice pliable base to our dip. And then we mix it. It's really a beautiful mixture. I don't know whether you can, let me see if I can tilt this and just see
there we go.
how colorful.
It's so colorful, the greens.
Everything is.
Well, the best thing about it is the catfish dish.
Oh.
I like your dish.
Well, thank you. My mother gave that to me, and I have really enjoyed it. But we mixed in a separate bowl. We mixed 8 ounces of mozzarella cheese.
Yeah.
We drained sliced black olives and put a small can of those in there, and some green onions. And we put garlic in the base too, but green onions and some sweet red pepper in there. And we mixed all of that together. We added some of our catfish to it. We added 1/3 of that to our base, our cream cheese.
And then it just came out absolutely amazing. If folks want the recipe, they can go to
uscatfish.com, and we're going to have it on Facebook. Just put a layer of cocktail sauce on that, and top it with the cheese and olive mixture, and with a little bit more catfish. And
thanks so much, Mr. Delores. We hope you enjoy it. Be sure to check the recipe on Facebook. Good Morning America starts next.